If you work in IT, you already know success depends on more than just technical skills. It's also about how well you work with your teammates, your boss, and your customers. It's about how easy you and your team are to work with. This video is about compassionate team building, what it really means, and how it can lead to better outcomes in your workplace. More on that in a moment. Quick note, Compassionate Geek's online training is built for IT pros like you who want to sharpen people skills and reduce conflict. It's flexible, practical, and designed to help your team create great customer experiences. It empowers you to be easy to work with. That means fewer conflicts, happier users, and a more successful IT team. Give your team the skills they need on their schedule. Visit CompassionateGeek.com to get started today. You'll find the link in the notes below. Let's face it, most of us in IT were trained to troubleshoot systems, not relationships. So when someone says team building, it's easy to think of awkward icebreakers, forced activities that feel like a waste of time. That sort of thing makes me want to run from the room. Are you with me on that? But what about real team building? It's not about games. It's about building trust, showing respect, and communicating clearly, especially when the pressure's on. In my book, The Compassionate Geek, I lay out 5 core principles for IT customer service. These aren't just for working with customers, they're the foundation for effective teams too. They are, number 1, technical competence. Number 2, compassion. Number 3, empathy. Number 4, good listening skills. And number 5, treating others with dignity and respect. Let's break that down. Technical competence is your baseline. People need to trust that you can do your job. Whether you're writing code, resolving tickets, or managing infrastructure, you've got to know your stuff. But beyond that, compassion and empathy are what create trust among teammates. It's about noticing when someone's struggling and saying, hey, want me to take something off your plate? Or even, can I grab you a cup of coffee? Even small moments of compassion can completely change the dynamic on a team. Empathy goes a step further. It's not just caring about your teammates. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, even when you don't agree with them. You just have to listen without judgment. And speaking of listening, good listening skills might be the most underrated power skill in IT. Here's a tip. The next time someone shares an idea or concern, pause for 2 seconds before responding. That tiny pause shows you're truly considering their input. It builds psychological safety, the kind of environment where people feel safe speaking up, admitting mistakes, and sharing ideas. And finally, always treat your coworkers with dignity and respect. That means avoiding sarcasm, interrupting, or dismissing someone's idea, especially in public. We're professionals. We need to treat each other that way. Here are 7 ways to bring compassionate team building to life. Number 1, set clear norms for how your team communicates. Number 2, know who owns what. Number 3, clarify how to escalate when needed. Number 4, use one-on-ones to check in on people, not just tasks. Number 5, give feedback regularly, not just during review season. Remember, praise publicly, criticize privately. Number 6, celebrate wins, even the small ones. And number 7, when conflicts happen, and they will, address it directly and kindly. For example, you might say, I felt cut off in that meeting. Can we talk about that? Also, don't forget the role of verbal communication skills. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Tone, pacing, clarity, they all matter. Here's an example. Let's say you're explaining DNS to someone non-technical. You could say, we need to adjust an A record in the DNS configuration for proper names resolution. Or you could say, think of DNS like the contacts app in your phone. When you tap on a name, it finds the number to call. DNS does that for web addresses. It finds the right server to connect to. See the difference? Also, consider whether the other person needs any explanation at all. Sometimes just saying it was a server issue, it's working now is enough. You're not being condescending. You're tailoring your message for the audience. That's compassionate communication in action, and it builds trust, not just with customers, but with your team. The best IT teams aren't just technically sharp, they're emotionally intelligent. They work in environments where people feel safe, respected, and valued. You don't have to change who you are to build that kind of team. Just start with small daily actions. Listen more, speak kindly, show respect. Compassionate team building isn't about being nice all the time. It's about showing up for each other as professionals. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And for more tools to help your team be easy to work with, visit CompassionateGeek.com.